messenger I sent.
It says, who is blind but my servant?
The next verse.
And deaf like the messenger
I
was
sent.
Nabi Sallam deaf?
No.
So why did it?
This is not physical.
Exactly.
Wait.
Allahu Akbar.
Wait.
You just tried hiding that. You hid the prophecy.
Am I hiding? It's in front of you. I'm the one reading.
Nabi Sallam was deaf.
Why are you guys laughing?
You shouldn't have read that.
الوقت يدعو مصلحا ومجددا فرنوا بنظر طاهر وجنان
Me prophecies, you're comparing apples and oranges, brother.
Okay.
You don't understand the point. Prophecies are I have a video of you, Adnan bhai. I have a video of you where you're debating that guy who said David wasn't a prophet. Do you remember what you told him?
Yeah.
You told him the prophecies are meant to be interpreted.
Yes.
They're never explicit. When it comes to Hazrat Ahmad al-Asam, you take a U-turn and you say, no, I want his name, his father's name, his mother's name. Such a prophecy wasn't even made about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Now let me respond to it.
So this is why you will have a case against him.
You asked about Muhammad whether he was a prophet, and you gave two standards, two criteria. Generally speaking, you said prophecy as well as miracles. Okay. Now I want to understand what do you mean by prophecy and miracles before we apply them to Muhammad. Okay. So how do you differentiate between prophecy and prediction? For example, there are soothsayers. Let me finish my point. There are soothsayers who say things and they come to pass. They come to pass, and sometimes they're absolutely accurate, right?
Can you okay, because I was going to say, can you give me an example of one? But can you give me an example of one in the Bible? That would be a bit better.
Right.
Give me an example of one in the Bible.
No, prophecy I have no problem with. I know who's the prophet.
You said that there's the soothsayers who are able to predict something and it comes exactly to pass maybe hundreds of years.
Yes.
So give me an example in the Bible.
Okay, before I give you an example, do you accept that prophecies have to be explained?
No.
Yes or no?
We jump into different things.
No. I'm trying to make this discussion fruitful, and you're not helping me. Do you admit that prophecies have to be explained? They have to be explained.
Yeah.
They're not self-explained.
In what sense? For example, give me an example.
For example, a prophet says one thing, and then you have to link it with an event in the future, and then you have to explain why that prophecy links to that event in the future. Why that event or that incident is actually a fulfillment of that prophecy. So you have to. Why is it confusing?
Let me give you an example.
Is anyone?
No, let me get. Stop asking the crowd stuff. Just stick to me, yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Isaiah said. Wait, the book of Isaiah says suffering servant. I'm giving an example. Biblical.
Okay. No, you said no.
Isaiah 53 talks about.
That's not. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said soothsayer. You said we need to define the difference between a prediction and a prophecy.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm asking you is this, is you said that soothsayers are able to tell what's going to happen 400, 500.
And you have to explain
give us an example of a soothsayer in the Bible.
But are you not listening to what I'm trying to? No. Are you not listening to me? I'm asking. Before I give you an example, you have to understand what we're talking about, right? Do you have to explain when you say Jesus, his crucifixion was foretold in the book of Isaiah chapter 53, suffering servant in the book of Isaiah 53.
There's many prophecies about Jesus.
Yeah, I'm talking about the crucifixion. Right. It's foretold in the book of Isaiah 53, right?
Okay.
Yes? And it doesn't say Jesus, a man called Jesus, will be put on the cross in the year. It doesn't say that. So you have to explain. You have to expand on the prophecy. You have to interpret the prophecy, the words of God, to explain, to make sense of the prophecy. Right?
Not really. Let me tell you
why. Is it explicit? Go and read the passage. Okay, is it clear?
Yes. Let's read. Is
it explicit?
Let's read.
Does it say the date, the name, the cross,
the
people who crucify him?
No. Are you talking to everyone?
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay, let's read Isaiah 53. Let's look at prophecy. We haven't even got to Muhammad, but we'll stick to the Bible.
We'll go to Muhammad. No, I'm not going anywhere. Plenty of time.
You don't want to talk about Muhammad.
Plenty of time.
Let's talk about.
No, we will talk about Muhammad. We'll talk about Muhammad. I want to talk about Muhammad. I love him.
But you don't want to talk to him. The first question I asked you was about Muhammad.
Listen.
You still haven't. We spoke about David.
What verse? I have it open here. I'm trying to read it alongside. Which verse are you reading right now?
I'm going to show you. 1 second.
Look how deep you're going. You're skipping so many sons because none of them you can prove.
Who is blind but my servant and deaf like the messenger I sent?
Who is blind?
The people.
Were they physically blind?
No.
Why are you interpreting the prophecy?
Because here
it says blind.
No,
they had eyes. They were looking.
Because in this same prophecy, it says It says that he will take people out of dungeons.
Exactly. Was it literal dungeons? Was it literal dungeon? Zulumat doesn't mean dungeon. Dungeon is not zulumat. Zulumat means darkness.
Okay.
So you're interpreting.
Wait. The word messenger is there or not?
Yes,
my messenger. My messenger.
Yeah.
My messenger.
Can you scroll up where you're reading from?
My messenger. Messenger I
It
sent.
says, who is blind but my servant?
The next verse.
And deaf like the messenger.
I
Was
sent.
Nabi Sallam deaf?
No.
So why did
This is not physical.
Exactly?
Wait.
Allahu Akbar.
Wait.
You just tried hiding that. You hid the
Am I hiding? It's in front of you. I'm the one reading it.
Nabi Sallam was deaf.
Why are you guys laughing?
You shouldn't have read that. My point is, prophecies are never made like this. Nabi Sallam called him Ibn Maryam because he was to resemble Isa ibn Maryam of the past, who has already died according to the Quran and won't return. So you have to accept it someone else. And 10 seconds. The same hadith says the sign of the Messiah, Sahih Muslim, لَتَتْرُكَنَّ الْكِلَاسُ فَلَا يُسْأَ عَلَيْهَا. That when you see the she camels abandoned, the young camels abandoned, that's the time of the Messiah. Has that time come or no?
We don't know.
Look behind you.
What?
There's a surprise.
What?
Just look behind you.
There's an abandoned she camel?
Just check. You see those cars?
Yeah. She camels have been abandoned.
Fulfilled.
But there are she camels still being used. They are like $1 million each.
She camels
I was in a camel farm. I saw people riding camels. They're riding camels to this day. In the Sahara Desert, people are still using the camels.
It's used for fun, but for travel, no, it's not. So you're saying camels...
Look behind you. Look, there's a surprise. Santa Claus.
You're saying camels will be fully extinguished?
Listen,
is that what you're saying?
Listen.
Your scholar Ibn Uthaymin agrees with me.
I will forget.
وفي بعض الألفاظ لتتركن القلاص فلا يسعى عليها. هذا أيضا من آيات الرسول عليه الصلاة والسلام. القلاص يعني الإبل تترك فلا يسعى عليها. وإذا طبقنا هذا على وقتنا الحاضر وجدنا أنه مطابق. فالقلاص الآن مهجورة والسير على الفلك البري والبحر والجو.